The Sequoia and Kings National Park is the consolidated management structure for the Sequoia and the Kings National Park. The two parks have merged together due to financial issues, of course, and it covers a size of about 1,300 square miles, which is 35 square kilometers. It was designated as the UNESCO Sequoia Kings Canyon Biosphere Reserve back in 1976. It is open about 24 hours a day, every day of the year. The park has like a wide variety of animals, over 200 species, from coyote, salamander, western road toad, bears, king snake, and many more. And another place to visit, multiple times actually, for hiking. I wanted to show you how the Route 140 looks like going to Yosemite. I did drove to the entrance, but I wasn't able to enter because you need a reservation prior to, which you need to do through recreation.gov. I'm actually leaving the Yosemite Lodge from here, and I took 140, which is the El Portal Road. There's always construction in the area, so I had to stop for a couple minutes. I'll take the time to tell you about the Sequoia Kings National Parks. Two parks that are combined. Two of the national parks in California. It's not as popular as Yosemite, but I actually prefer these parks because they don't get as busy and they have beautiful hiking places to go to. The Sequoia and Kings National Park is beautiful. Well, Sequoia is spectacular. So let's discuss about Sequoia first. It's spectacular by foot, in car, driving your car, horseback riding, motorcycling, of course. And the big trees look tiny compared to the peaks and granite domes. But if you can take your eyes off these green giants and the rocks and kind of just look down, you'll find rushing rivers and easily accessible marble caverns. They have multiple caves actually. So let's start with that Sequoia National Park. It's an American national park in the southern area of Sierra Nevada, east of Visalia, California. It started on September 25th, 1890 to protect about 404 acres, which is about 631 square miles of mountains that are forested. And it includes nearly 13,000 feet, which is 4,000 meters of vertical relief, and the park contains the highest point in the United States, contiguous United States, which is the Mount Whitney. Actually, it's at the Inyo National Forest that I will discuss later. This peak is about 14,505 feet, which is 4,421 meters above sea level, and the park is south of and is adjacent to the Kings Canyon National Park. Actually took little streets, and I didn't want to take the freeway at all from Yosemite, so I took like close, not the main ones, like the 41. This is actually 180 that's getting close to the parks. The combined Sequoia and Kings combined, and the UNESCO designated the area as both the Biosphere Reserve in 1976. So as we ride through the General Sherman General Highway, we'll note all the giant sequoia trees, which I'll show later, the general Sherman tree, which is the largest tree on Earth by volume, according to my reading, and it grows in the giant forest, which has 5 of the 10 largest trees in the world. The giant forest is connected by the highway that we're going to go through to Kings Canyon National Park, General Grant Grove, home of the General Grant tree. So I mean, for this trip I wasn't able to see everything since we were motorcycling for this one, but we'll do this in our hiking adventure. The national park was partially closed in September 2020 due to the Sequoia complex wildfire, but again, California always goes through wildfires anyway, so there will be occasion when they're open most of the time, and then they'll be closed due to fire. So the park attractions, as I mentioned already, is the Sherman tree, the tunnel log, a fallen giant sequoia tree, Toccopa Falls, the Crescent Meadow, Morro Rock is like the granite dome that is in the center of the park, the campgrounds, Giant Forest Museum. This is the general highway, the entrance to both parks, the Kings and Sequoia. Kings is north and Sequoia is on the southern side. So I highly recommend this national parks to visit because it's got nice features and it's got a very big area to hike in, and also for people that actually do canyoneering and canyoneering. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.